Point 3. Our schedule must prioritize on storing up treasures in heaven. You old folk, many of you are old. Some of you are old. You especially. How many of you are going to get many rewards in heaven? Do you know you're only going to get rewards according to what you did for Him and for His glory? And if you receive the glory here, you will not get rewarded there. Hello? If I give to someone in need and everyone sees and I say, you've got your reward. However, if I do not let anyone see, that's why there are times where the Bible says we need to do things in secret, right? There are other times it says, let your good deeds be evident to all. There are times where that's going to be the case. And, well, that's it. But the things that you do, and you do not receive a reward here, and the acknowledgement here, you will get there. The running of cell groups, and you do it with all your heart, you'll be rewarded for that. Running the marriage course, running ancient paths, all these things that we do, leading people, ministering to people. No one even knows about it, or going down on your knees and praying for someone. Not even necessarily going, but praying for them. Lord, I lift this person up. You will be rewarded for that. So please do not for one split second think that you cannot store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. Some of you better start vickling and doing something about storing things up in heaven. Otherwise, you're going to literally make it into heaven just by the skin of your teeth. The Bible says just by fire. By the skin of your teeth. And I'm not saying you're going to stay in a pandok and others are going to stay in a skyscraper. That's up to God, okay? But I want to sit close to Him. On His throne with Him. But that'll be dependent on where I store up my treasures. Matthew 6 verse 20, it says, do not store up for yourselves treasure on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where is your treasure? H.L. Hunt once said, decide what you want, decide what you are willing to exchange for it, and then establish your priorities and go to work. Once you've established your priorities, then go and live it. So, point 1, don't waste time storing up treasures on earth. Oh, but you've got to live. Yes, I know that. We're all well aware of that. But is that your prime focus? No, shouldn't be. Number 2, store up treasures in heaven. Number 3, our treasures must be God, so that our hearts are in the right place. Our treasure must be focused on God, so that our hearts are in the right place. We read in Matthew 19:20-22, all these I have kept, the young man said. What do I still lack? Jesus answered, if you want to be perfect, go sell all your possessions and give it to the poor, and you will have treasures in heaven. Then come, follow me. Be willing to give up everything. If God had to say to you, give up everything, would you do it? Some of you go, but you're honest. If God had to say, I want you to give up everything, every security you have, would you do it? But that's the thing. If you're really secure in your relationship with Him, you know He won't drop you. But the question is, will you do it if He says it? And your resounding answers, every single one of us, should be yes, Lord. Why? Because I know God has a heart to bless you and take care of you. Point 4, nothing we accumulate here on earth will last forever, just by the way. But I think most of you know that. Point 5, our focus must be on His kingdom and not our kingdom.